Hello students, welcome to banking classes. Dear students, in banking, although I have finished the important points of Unit 2, today I am going to discuss recurring deposits. You must be aware of the recurring deposits. आपके मम्मी पापा recurring deposits कराते हैं, तो आज हम लोग legal rules क्या है recurring deposits के. Under recurring deposits are fixed amount which are deposited at regular intervals for a fixed term, and the repayment of principal and accumulated interest is made at the end of the term. These deposits are usually targeted at a persons who are salaried or receive other regular income. A recurring deposits can usually be open for any period from 6 months to 120 months. Any default in payment within the month attracts a small penalty. So dear students, three things are important. A small amount can be invested monthly, and recurring deposits cannot be withdrawn before the maturity period. Minimum for 6 months and maximum for 6 months to 2 years. Maximum it can carry for 5 years, 10 years. It depends on you. But premature withdrawal, it attracts the penalty, which is a very small amount. What are the advantages of recurring deposits? Recurring bank account provides compulsion to save. अगर आपने recurring deposits खुलवाई हुई है तो आपको जमा करनी पड़ेगी. High rates of interest as compared to the term deposits. Liquidity to assess those saving anytime. Liquidity मतलब you can withdraw amount at any time. Helps to create a fund for your child's education or marriage of your daughter, or to buy a car without loans or save for the future. Since a recurring deposit offers a fixed rate of return, it does not provide protection against inflation. These are best if you wish to create a fund for your child's education or marriage of your daughter, or buy a car without loan or save for the future. So this type of deposits are very, very important because it carry a small amount. Under these type of deposits, a person has to usually deposit a fixed amount of money every month. Usually a minimum of ₹100 per month. It may be 1,000 per month. It may be 2,000 per month, depending upon your incomes. Using standing instruction facility of the bank to avoid any delays in payment. लेकिन बेटा आप उतने अमाउंट का खुलवाओ जितना कि आप पे कर सकते हो, क्योंकि अगर आप पे नहीं करोगे तो इस पे आपको पेनल्टी देनी पड़ेगी. Any default in payment within the month attracts a small penalty. Fixed deposit interest has also always been liable to deduction of tax at source. अब अगर मैंने बेटा अगर एफडी कराई है तो उसमें टीडीएस करता है. इफ द टोटल एफडी इंटरेस्ट इन एन इंडिविजुअल जॉइंट एचयूएफ माइनर अकाउंट एक्सीड्स ₹10,000, तो बेटा आपको अगर पूरे साल में उस एफडी का इंटरेस्ट 10,000 से ज्यादा बनता है तो यू आर लायबल टू बी टीडीएस. उस पर आपको टैक्स कटेगा. इन बजट 2015 इट हैज बीन अनाउंस्ड दैट आरडी यानी रेकरिंग डिपॉजिट्स are liable to TDS if the interest in a financial year exceeds ₹10,000. लेकिन बेटा ये 2015 में था कि अगर 10,000 से ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट लगता है. अब बेटा इसके लिए आपको सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज क्या करना है. कस्टमर्स कैन अप्लाई फॉर nil deduction of TDS on FDs and RDs by filing form 15G and 15H, which are self declaration form. These forms are issued by each bank for deposit held by customers in these banks. Form 15G applicable for all customers, और बेटा 15G सबके लिए है, और 15H जो है it is a senior citizens, customers above 60 years of age. So dear students, today I have discussed with you what is recurring deposits, what are the advantages of recurring deposits, and what are the legal provisions of recurring deposits. Thank you class.